Joanna's athletes don't just win, we thrive. Her passion, leadership, and dedication have elevated the careers of those she coaches and the entire track and field community.
We are privileged to present the Nike Coach of the Year Award to someone who continues redefining excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joanna Hayes.
Congratulations. Whoever wrote that script forgot to tell Jasmine to write it, say Coach Hayes. I don't know why they think they can call me Joanna, but we're going to let that slide for now. Let's not forget. But anyway, let me put on my glasses because I am getting old. And I will say that I was like, I'm going to write a great speech and I'm going to have it printed and everything like young Quincy, and I failed to do that. So I have my iPhone, so forgive me for that. Let me get back. Let me scroll up to the top. So this is really, really a full circle moment for me. 20 years ago, I stood on a stage like this in front of probably some of the same people out here and a lot of new people as the Jesse Owens Female Athlete of the Year in 2004 for winning Olympic gold. And well, here we are today, 20 years. It took me 20 years and I'm back, and I am just so privileged. And honestly, I didn't really even think about this moment. I didn't think about even receiving this award ever. So that just makes it even greater, because I think when you do things just because you love it and because you're passionate about it, the awards come, right? I think Denzel Washington said, man gives the award, but God gives the reward. And so I'm waiting on that. I don't want it yet, I'll wait. But yeah, so here I am. So honestly, when I got the call last month about this, I will say that I think, Adam, I said, are you sure? I really didn't believe it. I thought, wow, of all the coaches in the country, I was chosen, and it took me a second to let it sink in. I thought about something that Coach Carol Smith-Gilbert said to me a few months ago, and she congratulated me on something that Jasmine did. And I was like, oh, well, Jasmine's just great. It's all good, whatever. And she's like, listen, you got to take some credit for the work that you do. You have to take that. You have to accept it. And she's like, you're a great coach. You're doing a great job. And I said, well, yeah, I guess so, right? I guess they do need a coach to guide them. So when I thought about that, I said, okay, I'm gonna accept this award. I'm gonna humbly accept it, and I'm gonna actually believe that I deserve it. So, yeah, so I got it. So for me, I was like, okay, I take it. So for me, it's like life is really about pivotal moments, and there are 3 pivotal moments that I really feel like helped bring me to this stage as a coach. The first one was when I took that job with Carol at USC, because it was an opportunity for me to be mentored and coached by another female coach who would teach me along the way. It wasn't easy, and she and I have talked about that. But we're here, and it was a great opportunity to do that. And then the second moment was when I decided to step back as an assistant coach and coach Sydney McLaughlin and become just an elite coach, because that gave me the time and the opportunity to see what I can do, to be on my own, to be out there in the world. And that was a great time for me, and it taught me a lot about who I was as a coach and a person, and that brought me back to coaching in the collegiate level again. And I think that my next moment is being a head coach. I'm the director of track and field and cross country at UCLA now. And yes, right? That's my alma mater. And that's really where it all started, right? That's where it began. And that's where they say champions are made here, and it's true. So that's where it all started for me. So I would like to thank Nike and USATF for this incredible honor, because it's just a great moment and honor for me to be here. So thank you for that. Of course, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I always have to acknowledge how favored and loved I am by him, because whether I deserve it or not, he's there for me. He makes it make sense for me. He fixes it while I'm in it. I don't know what's going on, but he always brings me out at the end, and I always say, okay, I got it now, God. I got it. Of course, my family is here. I'd like to thank my husband, Eric, my daughters, Zoe and Allie, this is a tough job. Anyone that coaches knows the hours that we put in, the time we spend, the traveling, all the things that we do. So, Eric, thanks for holding it down. Thanks for driving them all around when I'm everywhere and my hours don't make sense. Zoe and Allie, thanks for sharing me. You guys got a lot of big brothers and sisters out there, and so I'm happy that you guys are able to grow up in the sport of track and field. My mom and dad, obviously, thanks for giving me life. That was pivotal. That was a real pivotal moment. But just they were incredible always in my life. Just always supporting whatever I wanted to do, the best parents that I could have ever asked for. My siblings, who have always been my biggest cheerleaders. If you know them, you know me, period. It doesn't matter. They're always talking about me. Obviously, these two right here, Jasmine and Rye, just appreciate you for allowing me to coach you, allowing me to be a part of this experience for you. I don't want to talk too much about it because then I'll start crying and all those things, so just great job, guys. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome athletes. And obviously, I just really wouldn't be here without all the people who have supported me along the way. Number one, Quincy Watts, who I've coached with for so long, coached with together with Rye for a lot of years. He was that guy behind the scenes, really working together. We put our heads together for workouts and just was such a great factor in all the things that Rye has done. And I just appreciate you for your guidance and your friendship and the opportunity to grow and to coach Rye more, not just in the hurdles, but be more hands-on with Rye. The last couple of years, we've been in the trenches, right? All right, we've been in the trenches, we've been working. I can't sleep at night. I wake up thinking of workouts, and it drives me crazy. But anyway, I need to hurry. I know my time is coming up. I just want to say thank you to Bobby and Jackie for everything. Since I was young, they have been those two guiding me, coaching me, mentoring me. I think it's really important that we know about athlete relationships, coach relationships with trainers. So Dunford, Bronson, Brittany, Robin, Benita, I thank you guys so much for everything you've done for these athletes. All the female women coaches who have been so amazing to me, to watch you, to grow with you. My mentors, Carol, Coach Bev, Sue Humphrey. Sue, I just thank you so much for last year. I was at a weird moment, and you were there for me, and I appreciate you so much. Terry Crawford, the pioneer. Come on, everybody knows Terry Crawford. Jeanette Bolden, LaTanya Sheffield, Senator Farmer Patrick, Valerie Briscoe, Tanja, where's Tanja? Okay, Tanja, well, you guys, Tanja, an amazing coach, amazing woman, amazing friend, amazing mentor. Always there for me, so I appreciate you. Congrats to you and Gabby on this amazing year. Almost done, guys. All my peers who help me consistently with guidance and conversations, Ellen Johnson, Miguel Pate, Darrell Smith, Coach Pete and JB, you guys are awesome. All my friends, Alice in the committee +2, Wes, Kevin Quadrosi, Coach Bob Larson, Vince Anderson. Vince, you have been a backbone to a lot of my coaching, so I appreciate you. Susan Hazard, thank you so much for flying down here to see me. Nikki and Sydney, you guys are here. My bestie, Nicole Leach. All my girlfriend crew at home. Reynard and Gentry, and all my current staff at UCLA, I appreciate you. All my athletes, Jasmine Tade, Mike, Kendall, Allie, all of us, Edgy, Kyra, Raven, Sammy, even Fred. I just appreciate you guys. So everyone at Global Athletics, I appreciate you too. You guys have been great agents. Okay, and I am done. So just lastly, all the coaches, there are so many coaches that could have received this award this year. So this award is for all of us, but we're going to keep it at my house. Good night.